Hi, Dave Heimke's here, out at the Filer Research Center again, and we're sitting at the 1st of July, and I am looking at our planting depth study. So right here, we have the stuff that was planted at 1 inches deep. So this row was at 1 inch. Like I said earlier, basically they all have come up, not quite all of them. There's some skips, but came up pretty good. And we are sitting at probably, I'm going to say about 1.5 foot high corn. Okay, here's our 2-inch stuff. We are sitting at, if you go to that first bent leaf, just over the knee. So we are probably about 6 inches above the knee. So the 2-inch stuff is looking really good. The 3-inch and the 4-inch planting depth is actually about 1 inch higher than what the 2-inch. So we're sitting in pretty good shape here, like I said, July 1 of the year. It brings up a topic that we talked about last winter. We talked about that old saying, being knee-high by the 4th of July. And what does that mean? Or why is that important to yield? So as I look at this corn, we are basically sitting at, if we count the collars on this corn, about seventh leaf, and we're sitting basically a little over knee-high. Why is that important? So as we go forward into the year, we want to make that ear in the least amount of stress time as we can. This ear on this crop has been made. It sounds crazy, but this knee-high corn has made its ear. 7th leaf, rows around on that ear have been determined, and it has initiated how long that ear is going to be. So we've got a good foothold on how big that ear is going to be and how big our yield is going to be. So by being able to plant early enough to be knee-high by the 4th of July allows us to make that ear in those last days of June. Summer solstice has just been passed. The longest days of the summer, we made that ear. Temperatures are typically not quite as hot. They're not cool by any means, but they're not quite as hot as it will be in July. So that's setting up a nice environment to make that ear. Now I said we were about in that 7th leaf. I get a lot of questions about fertility and nitrogen. I would tell you that this is about the time when I start thinking about putting my first shot of nitrogen on this crop as well. About that 8th leaf, I like to give it a shot. We're going to fill up that plant with the groceries it needs to build that ear that we just made. We're going through a transition period with this crop. We're going from taking in about 0.2 of an inch of water a day. Right before 2 weeks before tassel, we're going to be at 0.4, and we're going to start eating nutrition, our fertilizer by the scoop shovel as we get closer to that ear being made. So when it's all said and done, we want to give it a shot about that 8th leaf, get us off to a good start. We're going to go from knee-high to shoulder-high here in basically a couple weeks. Give it that shot so we get that big growth. So that's where we're at today, the 1st of July. About foot-high corn on 1 inch deep, about mid-calf on the 3 and 4 inch depth. So hope that helps. Talk to you again soon.